Hey folks, welcome back to Todd Bosley's world famous YouTube channel, the home of Ohio trading coin and jewelry. I'm Todd Bosley, and this is just a small sample of a recent buyout that we just did. I'm going to take you through it. I'm going to show you what we have. These will be available very soon. This is 5 1/10 ounce gold eagles. Look at that buffalo proof. It's beautiful. Kind of take some of this out of the way as we go through it. We have 5 gram, 2.5 gram, 1 gram bars, all kinds of gold bars in stock. Brand name Pamp Swiss. That's one of my favorite. Let me show you how that looks. That's a good one right there. These are a lot of 2.5 gram gold bars. There's 31.5 gram or 31.1 grams in an ounce, so you can do the math. All of this is affordable. The person that I bought a lot of this from, this is the combination of actually a couple different collections. Look at this bar. Wow. That's a big one right there. All silver. That's a kilo. So that's about 32 point something grams or ounces. All right, let's get into this bag. This is the good bag right here. This is all gold. That's an Australian kangaroo, 1 ounce. That's an Australian. So that is a 1/4 ounce right there. Krugerrand, 1/2 ounce. That's from 1980. There are multiple gold eagles. These are all 1 ounces. All of this is available and it's on sale. There's probably here there's about 40 ounces of silver, give or take a little bit. I think we're pretty close. That's a $1,920 gold piece. Gold and silver are definitely going up, man. A lot of the media is talking about it right now. If you follow much that's going on in the world, you know, you just got to wonder, is our dollar really worth a whole lot? Everybody has different opinions, and I definitely do not want to get political about it. There, a gold maple leaf. That's a nice looking coin. I don't want to get political, but you know, you just have to say sometimes with inflation the way it is and everything that's going on, where do you want to put your assets and what do you want to do? Now, I am not an advocate of putting all of your money in gold and silver. Some people are. I am not. I think you got to be a little more diversified. Diversification is the way to go. But I really think you have to have some of this. 10%, 20%. And lately, I mean, I've been a 10, 20% kind of guy. But lately, I'm starting to think maybe 30, 40% is maybe where I'm at. That's a really great piece right there. That's a $5 coin. That used to be in circulation in America. And that's changed. So now we have paper money. Or what some people call Federal Reserve toilet paper. That's what they call it. That's not what I'm calling it. You decide. But look at that. The beauty of that coin. That's 1 ounce of gold. The back of that is just beautiful to me. So we've got a lot of gold eagles in stock. Here's something new that we're carrying. It's kilos of copper. These are not very expensive, but that's 999 fine copper. So if you think about, everything, copper is not a bad thing to diversify into. I wouldn't put a bunch of money into it, but I definitely would put some into it. All right, now this is a controversial coin. This is the Chinese panda. But in my opinion, I love the Chinese panda. I think it's a beautiful coin. I think it's one of the few things that China does well. And man, are they popular. Every time we've had these in, they sell out quickly. If you look at Chinese pandas on eBay or anywhere, you'll see that they are fast sellers. They're not quite a full ounce, but the artwork that comes along with them is impeccable. And we have a whole bag of those, as you can see. Would encourage any of you to buy at least some of those. Those are definitely worth having. This load, I have a lot of silver dollars. I actually got a lot of silver dollars that are high-end, hard to find. This is a 1928 peace dollar. I have a lot of Morgans in stock. These silver dollars are extremely popular. The Morgans are probably even more popular. It just continues to grow. There have been a lot of silver dollars. Like, they have been abundant. But lately, the price has been going up. And the availability of these... I've watched these silver dollars. You could pretty much buy a silver dollar within the last 5 years or so for about 20 bucks. That's all changed now. If you can find a silver dollar that's in the $35 range that's even nice, that's a bargain. Even though the melt value on them is much less, the numismatic value is really starting to take off. So if I were you and I was buying, do what I do. You buy gold, silver, and you buy some numismatics. For instance, here is a 1838 half dime. Most people have never seen or held anything like that. It's beautiful. A half dime, which was really a nickel back then. But they didn't call it a nickel. Here's an 1827 half dollar that came in. I have great prices on all of this stuff. Look at some of these silver dollars. This is a trade dollar, so this was before the Morgan. So it went trade, Morgan, peace dollar. And that's the way it used to look. It's a skinny eagle. 90% silver. And this is actually a great example of a trade dollar here. This one really should be graded. I'm more of a bullion person, so I don't grade a lot of coins. And they say unless the coin's worth at least a couple $100, it's really not worth getting into that. I agree with it. Some people like grading, some people don't. Here's how I look at things. I look at things, whether it's graded or not, what's somebody going to pay for it? And someday I have to retire, I think. Although I may never retire. That may be the way it goes. I love deals. I love making deals. But let's just say at some time if you get hurt or sick or you can't work, if you have this stuff in your closet, I don't know what it's going to be worth, but it's always going to be worth something because this is real money. It's not fake money. It's not printed money. This is something that will always have a value. This is a nice little proof set that the Mint did. The U.S. Mint. This is 1 ounce and this is ½ ounce. So it's 1.5 ounces, but it's a proof. And so the coins are extra shiny, extra nice. I just think the American Eagle is one of the nicest coins that's ever been made. You can see by all the detail on the back. This is another set that they made. So this is all 4 coins. This is the 1 ounce, the ½ ounce, the 1/4 ounce, and the 1/10 ounce right there. These are all proofs. You can see how pretty they are. can see all that. I have some unique silver. This is the Kookaburra. This is from Australia. It's in a bag, so I'm not going to open it up and show you. It's an APMEX product. Which, nothing against APMEX, but whoever bought this, they paid top dollar for it. And that's the difference between APMEX and Ohio Trading Coin and Jewelry. We offer you great products, the same products, but they're discounted. They're not full retail, and that's how you have to buy. If you're a collector, you have to buy it right, and you have to sell it right. It's a two-part process. And if you leave either one of those out, you're going to lose. This is called the Snowy Owl. We've had these before. I got 2 of them this time. These are hard to find. Royal Canadian Mint. And it's got the Snowy Owl on it. This is actually 1.5 ounces. Not just an ounce, but 1.5 ounces. And I have some other ones that I don't have here right now that I'll show you. That are coming in, and they're 1.5 ounces also. All right, let's get into this bag, and then I've got to change positions and show you a whole bunch of other stuff that's coming in. This is a huge collection, very vast. The collector was he was into a lot of different things, but he had a lot of Morgan silver dollars, what you're seeing right here. And I think it's so much fun to go into a house and actually find real collections. Not pretend collections, not the Littleton Company, not these late night TV. If you guys are watching late night TV and they're trying to sell you any kind of coins or jewelry, man, stay far away from that. That's an absolute joke. You only want stuff that's from the mint and is real. This is a Krugerrand. This is Kruger. This is a rand in South Africa. It's like a deer. So they call it Kruger Rand. And this is a 2018. This is a Canadian maple leaf. Both of these are 1 ounces of silver. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent pieces. South Africa, Canada. The Canadian Royal Mint makes some of the nicest products I've ever seen, outside of the United States Mint. And if the United States Mint isn't lazy, it's really great. But when they get lazy, I can't stand it. They need to change things up a little bit and make them significant. And that's what I see the Canadian Royal Mint doing a lot of. They make a lot of different products that are really cool. They feature a lot of their animals, their wildlife. It's really fun. So these are some of the silver ounces that are available, but believe me when I tell you this is only a small fraction of what I have. I want to talk to you tonight about gold. I want to talk about grams of gold compared to a gold eagle. So at Ohio Trading Coin and Jewelry, we hear a lot of people come in and say, I would love to own gold, but I can't spend $1,800 or $1,900 an ounce for it. This is the solution. This is like buying a 1 ounce or maybe a 10 ounce silver coin. This is 2.5 grams. They verified it. They've assayed it. They give it a number. This is really the future of gold, in my opinion. So this is 2.5 ounces. This is about 1/14 of an ounce, basically. My math might be a little bit off, but I just did it. This is 31.1 grams. This is 2.5 grams, as you can see right there. So this is a more affordable way to buy gold. A lot of people buy these. We sell a lot of this at Ohio Trading Coin and Jewelry. And what I love about it is it's a smaller amount. It does have a higher premium. So the premium on this is less than this. But let's face it, if you had to sell this, especially in times of trouble, are you going to get the premium you're going to get out of this? This may be something you can easily trade or sell in times that are troubled. This may be a little bit harder. If you started to quarter this up, I'm not really sure people would understand that, but people will definitely understand this. And folks, let me just say, I am not trying to promote any disdain against the government. The government is working for the best of all of us, I hope. I hope. But here's what I know. As a human being and as an American citizen, I have to protect myself. And one of the ways I can protect myself is with gold and silver. When I see people writing checks they can't cover, it makes me nervous. And I cannot stand it that our country prints money for no reason. It's, hey, we need $20 billion, so let's just print it. When we were on the gold standard and the silver standard, it was different. We had accountability. We had to account by what we actually had. And that's the way I live my life. I don't live my life on credit. I live my life on what I have. I don't spend more than I can have. I think that all of us need to get back to that, including our government. And these are the days when that actually happened. So I appreciate the beauty of these coins, but I also appreciate the significance and understanding of what it meant to be accountable financially to everyone. And that's why I encourage everybody to buy some of this. Now, you don't have to buy it from me. You can buy it from whoever you want to. You just want to check the price, number one. Well, no, let's start with number one. Number one, you want to make sure this is real. What you're buying is real. Right now, there are gold and there are silver products like this that are fake. If you come to Ohio Trading Coin and Jewelry, we have a machine that will diagnose each piece. We can show you with conclusive evidence if it's real or not. We're licensed by the state of Ohio, and we cannot sell anything fake. As a matter of fact, if we sell anything fake, it's a major criminal charge. So we don't even go down that road. Nobody has time for that. Because, number one, it distracts from our hobby. And number two, nobody has time for jail. At least I don't. And I don't think you do either. So, if you go to a flea market or you go to a garage sale or wherever, you don't know what you're buying. You have to be super careful. And another thing too, don't buy into all these gold companies or silver companies that want you to store the stuff. If you don't have the stuff in your possession, you don't really own it. And I stand by that statement. You have to have this in your physical possession to own it. Don't let somebody charge you $150 a month or $59 a month or whatever they charge. Get it, own it, put it in a safe place, divide it up in multiple locations. I don't keep anything, any large amount of silver or gold in any one location anyhow. So even at Ohio Trading, like if you're interested in this load, you need to contact me. I'll give you the details at the end of the video. But if you want to buy stuff from me, you're going to have to make an appointment, because you're not going to walk in and see $500,000 or $5 million worth of gold and silver at one time, because I'm concerned about my safety, the safety of my employees. And we do it by appointment, and we talk to you ahead of time, and you know what you're getting and I know what I'm getting, and that makes it work for everybody. But this load is incredible. We have lots of stuff. I'm gonna take a break here for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna transition over to some other stuff that we bought that I think you're gonna find to be phenomenal. But I would love to work with you. I'd love to talk to you about what you want to buy. I'm Todd Bosley. My number is 330-323-9775. Hang on and just wait till you see what I have in the next box. Okay, I'm back. I want to show you some of the new things that have arrived. This is an extensive collection that we've received. I'm going to start with just a few of these. $19.21 penny. Some of this is just kind of standard stuff. This is an interesting one here. So this is a 1 ounce buffalo round. But when you look on the back, turn it the right way there. Scan NCF. So this is actually a 1 ounce silver round that's guaranteed to be real by mintid.com. So you put this under a scanner on your phone and it'll guarantee that it's real silver. That's how much the fake silver is invading the market. They've actually started creating things like this that make sure you know that it's real. There was a lot of foreign money in this deal. $1935 Buffalo. Couple V nickels. This is a Barber quarter. $18.99 Barber quarter. That's a nice shape. $1943 half dollar. There was a lot of interesting pieces. This is a 1996 Smithsonian. You can see down here it says Smithsonian. 2018 1 ounce maple leaf silver. This is a 1990 Eisenhower. This is silver again. I don't want to go too fast, but I kind of just want to pass through some of this sort of average stuff. None of this is real high dollar. This is ounces of silver, basically. But stuff you may not have seen before. Oh, here's a nice one. 1858 half dollar. Look at her. That's a beauty. 1923 piece. This is the 2017 Barbados Trident. I haven't had very many of these. The 2018 Chinese Panda. This is not quite a full ounce, but the pandas are very popular. This is an 1849 large cent. Let's see what else we got in here. This is probably all mostly foreign at this point. This is Britain. This is Canada. Boy, that's a nice one there. That's a nice old piece. I think it's really worth investing in some foreign and some domestic. A lot of this foreign stuff is very affordable right now and guaranteed to go up. There's a nice old wee penny. 1953. I got to say that one's a red. If you know much about pennies, there's basically browns, there's brown reds, and then there's reds. That one looks like it's a red. Definitely in MS condition, for sure. Canadian nickel. And we got a lot of these tokens too. These are pretty neat. If you're a Methodist, there you go. That's your guy. There was a lot of Canadian stuff in this load too. 1973 Canada dollar. This one's really old. This is what they call the long neck. They made a short neck and a long neck of this guy. Another V nickel. I'm sorry, these are not arranged in any particular order, so I'm just kind of going through to show a little bit of what we got out of this load. There he is, the Balboa, one of my favorite coins. Check out Balboa sometime. Just research it online. $19.25. A little bit worn on the back though. So this is what pennies in Britain looked like in 1912. Kind of like our large cents back in the 1800s. Germany, 1898. This is actually a World War II piece here. So what I'm saying is there's just all kinds of stuff in this load. There's over $300,000 just in silver from this load that came in. Take you through a few more. I don't know if many of you know about this or not. This is the 1909 VDB penny. If you want to read about it, it's really very, very intriguing to read about. They put a little thing here on the back that kind of just sums it up. But VDB is a guy who designed it, Victor D. Brenner. And so what he did is he made this penny, okay? And we transitioned from the Indian head penny then to the Lincoln penny. And he put his initials real big on this coin on the back. And everybody got mad about it. They're like, why are his initials so big back here? And they basically had to stop the production of this penny and make his initials much smaller because everybody was mad about it. So this penny has a lot of history, but it's also the first Lincoln penny that was ever made. So this will be available at Ohio Trading Coin and Jewelry very soon. That's a piece you might want to own. VDB pennies are becoming much more popular. I'll show you some of the other stuff here. I'm going to kind of go through this pretty quick. That's a great piece there. Indian head penny. Some of this isn't turned around. We're going to get into some foreign stuff here, I think. Back to some wheat pennies. Mexican. That's a nice piece there. The British, they have so many provinces and different places that they control. This is one of them. I'll turn it over here. This is the British West Africa from 1916. That's a silver piece. That's a newer silver quarter. British penny. World's Fair. This is a nice piece here, but the coin has obviously been run over or something happened to it. Still, it's silver. Some people have asked why I wear gloves. It's just because I don't want to put any fingerprints on coins. A lot of people will handle coins with their bare hands. That is a mistake. Some people think these kind of gloves are a mistake. I do not. There's Poland. That's a Polish coin. But definitely you do not want to be touching any of the coins that you own with your bare hands. It puts oil, fingerprints, that kind of stuff on it, and it diminishes the grade. That's a nice Mexican piece right there. 1969, so it's pretty much new, but a lot of people don't see that. This is 1 franc. This is 1 shilling. So much history in this box here. I thought this was a very interesting piece. So this is from a coin club. This is Great Britain. It's a transportation token. About 20 years ago, they said it was certified at about $5. The hold price was $2. It's a 3 pence from Manchester, England. I'll show you the back of it. I like these kind of pieces. I think they're neat. They hold a lot of relevance to the past and our history and other countries' history. Really like this piece here. Buffalo nickel. So on Buffalo nickels, you'll see right there is where the date's supposed to be. But they used these nickels so much back then that they wore the dates off of them. So when we buy Buffalo nickels, it's no date or date. So if you have a date, it's worth more. No date, it's not worth as much. All right, let's keep going here and see what we can find. Okay, let's talk about some of the jewelry that was in this load. The jewelry was pretty vast. Just show you a little bit of it here. These are all sterling silver bracelets. That's a beautiful piece. A few more bracelets. They're very intricate. So these are all sterling silver. And then lots of sterling silver, just pieces, rings, necklaces, all kinds of different stuff. I know the video is getting a little bit long here. I'll kind of wrap it up. Show you a few more things that came in. This is just part of what this deal consists of. I'll probably do many more videos about it. We have a nice selection. Really, really nice selection. Hey, this is a nice piece here. This is a Chevrolet token. Okay, let's see. It says, my pledge is 12 for the last 4 months from 1933. So this is probably a piece from a worker who worked at Chevrolet. It appears to probably be silver. Can't guarantee that. I'll have to check into that. That's a really neat, unique piece, though. It's going on almost 100 years. Not quite, but almost. 90 years. More foreign. We have little pieces of gold like that. A little bit of collegiate stuff. This is Ohio State. Mercury dimes. Just all kinds of stuff in this box, and there are literally all kinds of other boxes to go with it. I just wanted to sample one tonight and kind of show you what's in it. Okay, so you can see we got all kinds of stuff. If you're interested in gold or silver, I'm Todd Bosley. This is Ohio Trading Coin and Jewelry. We ship all over the country. You can call or text me at 330-323-9775. Just give me a call. I can talk about and sell anything that you saw in this video tonight. We also have all kinds of stuff. If there's something you're looking for, I'd be interested in helping you find it. And if you want to sell your collection, or you want to just sell a specific coin, I love that. Give me a call. I'd be happy to help you. Folks, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Check out my Todd Bosley's world famous YouTube channel and see all the different videos that we have. There's a lot of educational videos. There's a lot of different products and coins and paper money, all kinds of different things that we get into. Thanks for watching. Check with me often. Make sure you subscribe, because when you subscribe, you get all my videos as things come in brand new. And I'd be happy to work with you. I'd be happy to give you a deal. I love making deals. Give me a call. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, folks. Bye-bye.